Tucked away in a corner of the Winterthur Museum sits a humble stoneware jar that pushes the boundaries of American identity. The jar's maker was deeply affected by transatlantic movement and trade while remaining firmly rooted in an American locality. As the inscription on the jar proclaims, the African-American potter Thomas W. Commeraw created this piece in Corlear's Hook, a waterfront neighborhood of New York City between 1797 and 1798. His workshop was near a community of free African-American laborers, a bustling port of international trade, and sources of clay used for stoneware production in New York. His location was so important to Commeraw that he emblazoned several of his vessels with the location of their creation. Commeraw was also heavily influenced by international movement around the Atlantic Ocean. He was descended from Africans who were brought to America by slavers, but he worked in a German style. He created floral decorations on his pottery by incising lines into the clay, a technique common in the German Rhineland and brought to America by German immigrants. These potters passed their knowledge on to the workers they enslaved. Commeraw sold his German-style jars to international merchants working in the nearby port, who used them in a transatlantic trade that may have followed the same routes that brought his enslaved ancestors to America. Later in his life, Commeraw left the country for Sierra Leone to help found a colony of free African Americans there. However, he was too deeply tied to New York to permanently live abroad, and he returned to America only 2 years later. Commeraw's pottery reveals a story of an American identity shaped by the overlapping interactions between Europe, Africa, and America caused by slavery and transatlantic trade. This trade of people and things is essential to the history of design in America that shaped much of Winterthur Museum's collections.